Welcome back everyone to this tutorial about tables joins in SQL. Join tables simply means to retrieve data from more than a table in the same select query. If our business scenario requires to get data from several tables, we need to join all these tables. If you remember, this is the physical ERD of our database DSG. We need to have a look at this ERD each time we need to make a tables join. For example, if we want to retrieve data from employee A and degree reference, we need to include degree in between, even if we don't want to see any column in this table. The table in between should be included in the join. We have several types of SQL joins. We have inner join, which is the default join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, and self join. Let's have a look at each of these tables joins. In inner join, we select all rows from two or more tables when there is a match between the columns in these tables. So for example, we have table 1 and table 2. In inner join, we retrieve only the records that have match values in these two tables and exclude the other rows. And you are going to see this practically in the next tutorials. Let's have a look at this example. Let's say that we have customers table and orders table. These two tables are linked using customer ID. So customer ID is a primary key in customers and customer ID is a foreign key in orders table. So these two tables are linked using customer ID. When we need to join these two tables using inner join, only the records that exist in these two tables will be retrieved. And this is the syntax for inner join. So select everything from table 1, inner join table 2 on column name from table 1 and column name from table 2. This is the common column in these two tables. In the customer orders case, it will be the customer ID. The second type of join is left outer join. In this type, the left outer join selects all records from the left table and only matching records in the other table. So if we have table 1 and 2, we will get all records from table 1 and only the matching records or rows in table 2. And again, we come back to the same example, customers and orders. In this case, we will get all the rows or records in customers table if we put customers table in the beginning, if we make it the left one. So in this case, we will get all the customers from the left table, which is customers, and only the matching records from orders table. So in this case, we will get also the customers that didn't place any order, because all customers will be retrieved, not only those who placed orders. And we have here the same syntax that we have in inner join. However, instead of typing inner join, we type here left join. Everything else is the same. Right join is the same as left join. However, we just need to switch the locations of the two tables. If we type right join, we are going to get all rows or records from table 2 and only the matching rows from table 1. And again, we use the same scenario. We'll get everything from orders, but only the matching records or rows from customers table. And again, we have the same syntax, except instead of left join, we type right join. And we don't need to type left outer join or right outer join. It's enough to type left join or right join. And in full outer join, we select all records from the both tables. So in this case, we'll get all records retrieved from these two tables. And also we have the same syntax, except we have here full join. And we got here the self join when we need to join the table with itself. In some cases or business scenarios, we need to do that. For example, if we need to know who's the manager in a certain department, we need to join employees table with itself. This is the syntax. Select column names from table 1 T1, table 1 T2. So we are retrieving the data from the same table. However, we give two alias names for the table. We give first T1 and again T2, then we put a condition. And we are going to see this practically in the next tutorials.